Dear God, today I come before you with a humble and grateful heart. Thank you for waking me up this morning, for watching over me through the night, for the breath in my lungs and the light that meets my eyes. Before my feet touch the floor, I notice a reflex inside me, the hand that moves toward the phone before I even breathe deep, the mind that tightens to catch messages I haven't read, news I haven't needed, tasks that haven't started, comparisons I didn't ask for. Lord, you see that moment. You see how quickly my attention can be given away before my soul has been given to you. Father, what I touch first often becomes what leads me first. So today, I bring you my first reach. I place this entire day into your hands. Every moment, every step, every decision, I surrender it all to you. Let my attention be an offering, not an accident. Teach my heart that the first yes belongs to you, not to a feed that never fills. When the world whispers, start with the scroll, I choose your voice instead. Let this be the simple vow that orders my morning. Don't scroll first, pray first, not with shame, not with fear, but as a gentle return to peace, as a homecoming to the one who holds me. Lord, right here, right now, I give you the quiet first minute. Slow me down before the noise begins. Help me breathe in your presence and breathe out my hurry. Calm every anxious thought within me. Silence the inner rush that tells me I'm already behind. Let gratitude arrive before pressure gets a vote. Thank you for fresh mercy, new grace, a path I do not have to pave alone. Cover my mind from anything seen and unseen that would try to steal this peace before the day has even begun. Father, make this first touch holy. When I reach, let me reach for you. When I wake, let my first words be thanks. When my hand moves toward the phone, gently draw it back to prayer. Let my first thoughts be, guide my steps and order my path, instead of, what did I miss? Replace the lies that stir comparison with your truth that anchors identity. I am loved, chosen, and never abandoned, not defined by my mistakes, not driven by my feeds, but led by your faithful hand. So I choose, with a steady heart, prayer before scroll, surrender before speed, presence before pressure. Guard this first minute and let it set the tone for the next 60. Let your peace be the leader of my day, and as I rise, I do so trusting you completely, ready to be guided by your voice above every other. Today, I reach for you first. Dear God, with a humble and grateful heart, I begin here. Thank you for waking me up this morning, for watching over me through the night, for the breath in my lungs and the light that greets my eyes. Thank you for a brand new day filled with fresh mercy, new grace, and new opportunities I do not deserve but gladly receive. Every breath I take is a gift from you. Every beat of my heart is another reminder that you are not finished with me. Thank you for this morning, for this moment, for this opportunity to begin again. Father, before the world gets a vote, I cast mine for gratitude. Before notifications tell me what matters, let Thanksgiving remind me who matters. The phone offers instant noise. Thanksgiving restores perspective. The feed accelerates urgency. Praise steadies the soul. Let it be true in me today. Gratitude puts peace in the driver's seat before pressure starts talking. Let thankfulness be my first language and my ongoing conversation with you. On the pillow, at the sink, in the hallway, at the door. Lord, thank you for ordinary graces that are anything but small. The roof that held, the bed that carried my weight, the water that cleanses, the warmth of light on the floor, the strength returning to my body, the quiet that still lingers. Thank you for the people I love and the people I'm still learning to love. Thank you for work to do and rest to receive, for problems that grow my patience and promises that anchor my hope. Thank you for yesterday's help and today's assurance that new mercies meet me right here, me. Father, let this day be reframed as gifted, not grasped, received, not rushed. I am not behind. I am alive. I am not late. I am held in your timing. I am not overlooked. I am loved, chosen, and never abandoned. Replace the lie that I must earn the right to rest with the truth that your grace meets me before I move. Replace the lie that I am already failing with the truth that you are already faithful. Order my inner world with this reality. I begin from blessing, not from deficit. Lord, teach me to count your gifts before I count my tasks, to open my hands before I open my apps, to choose praise before pressure frames the narrative. When urgency knocks, let gratitude answer the door. When comparison stirs, let thanksgiving settle my heart. When the day accelerates, slow me to remember. You have been my refuge and my strength, and you are here now. Father, let gratitude shape what others feel from me today. Softer words, steadier eyes, patient steps, generous hands. Guard this grateful posture from anything seen and unseen that seeks to steal it. And as I move into the next moment, keep me anchored in this simple truth. I did not start this day alone. I started it loved, led, and carried by your new mercies. Lord, I place this entire day into your hands. Every moment, every step, every decision. I surrender my plans, my pressure, and my pace. I let go of the timeline I've sketched in my head, the outcomes I'm trying to control, the tempo that hurries me before I've even stood up. Father, you know the weight that rides into morning on the back of a calendar, the meetings stacked edge to edge, the deadlines that breathe down my neck, the little red badges that pull at my attention. You know the hum of productivity guilt, the tightness of calendar anxiety, the pile of unread notifications whispering that I'm already late. You see the fear of missing something and the fear of falling behind. Lord, I release it. I refuse to be harnessed to a pace you did not set. Guide my steps and order my path. Give me wisdom to choose what truly matters and courage to do what must be done. Give me restraint to say no where I should, grace to welcome interruptions that are divine appointments, and patience to walk when my instincts want to sprint. Let your direction be the headline I start with, not the feed that scrolls by. Father, let me move by your prompting, not by panic, by purpose, not by pressure. When my mind reaches for control, remind me that peace is found in surrender. When I feel the tug to do everything at once, teach me the holy strength of focus. One faithful step, one obedient yes, one thing done in love, not in my own ability, but in who you are. Replace the lie that more information will calm me with the truth that more of your presence will center me. If you govern my day, then the phone becomes a tool, not a master. Information becomes secondary to direction. Urgency bows to your wisdom. Lord, set a guard over my attention. Protect it from anything seen and unseen that seeks to fracture it. Cover my mind from scattered thinking, my heart from comparison, my body from depletion. Let the pace of heaven set the rhythm in me, steady, yielded, and strong. Make a way where there seems to be no way through tight schedules and tangled expectations, and also close every door I am not meant to enter. Align my plans with your perfect will. Remove what is not for me so that what is for me has room to breathe. Father, lead me into conversations I'm meant to have and help me release the ones I'm not. Let the quiet first minute expand into a quiet inner posture so that even as the day moves, I remain unhurried within. Where I am tempted to rush, slow me. Where I am tempted to stall, move me. Where I am tempted to grasp, open my hands. I trust you with the order of this day. I trust you with the outcomes I cannot see. I step forward under your governance, at your pace, with your peace guiding me from beginning to end. Lord, teach me to honor the quiet first minute as a sanctuary, a small doorway with great authority. Let this be the boundary I guard before the world enters. The first minute belongs to you. I choose it not as a performance, but as a place to be held. I choose it not because I am strong, but because I am yours. Father, let this single minute, humble and ordinary, set the emotional temperature for the entire day. Here is how I will begin, simple and true. I breathe. With the first breath, I receive your mercy in, my hurry out. With the next, I release my grasp in, your governance out ahead of me. Lord, I thank you. Thank you for waking me, for watching over me through the night, for the breath in my lungs and the light that meets my eyes. I ask you for peace. Let your peace fill my heart and calm every anxious thought. I surrender the day. Every moment, every step, every decision, I place into your hands, and I receive identity truth. Remind me that I am not defined by my mistakes, but by your love. I am loved, chosen, and never abandoned. Father, let this rhythm be repeatable and light. Breathe, thank, ask, surrender, receive. No perfection needed, no long ritual required, just honesty and presence. If my mind wanders, lead it gently back. If my phone lights up, teach me to let it wait. If I missed yesterday, I come now. Prayer is returning, not performing. You are not moved by polish, but by a present heart. Whether I'm sitting at the edge of the bed, standing over a sink, or pausing in a hallway, let this minute be a meeting place where I am known and steadied. Lord, let the fruit of this quiet first minute carry forward. Peace becomes a posture, not a passing feeling. Focus becomes a fruit, not a forced strain. Clarity rises when my soul is not flooded first. When I give you the first word, the world loses its power to shout me into panic. When your truth speaks before the headlines, fear loses its script. Guard my attention from anything seen and unseen that would fracture it. Cover my mind from scattered thinking, my heart from comparison, my body from depletion. Let your truth be louder than the day's noise and kinder than my inner critic. Father, from this minute, choose my one next faithful step. Not everything, just the next thing. Order my path and steady my pace. And teach me to return to the sanctuary throughout the day, a minute within the minute, to breathe again, to thank again, to ask again, to surrender again, to receive truth again. I begin here with you, and as I rise, I carry this quiet with me. Peace first, focus guarded, clarity given, and a heart at rest in your hands. Lord, you see the other scroll, the one that starts before my feet touch the floor. Not just notifications, but narrations, anxious thoughts that predict disaster, self-criticism that rehearses what I said wrong, comparison that measures me against a moving target, dread that drafts a worst-case script, mental noise that starts speaking before I have even stood up. Father, you know the feed inside my head that can run on its own, the loop that tells me I am behind, inadequate, or alone. Today I bring that inner scroll to you. Lord, Calm every anxious thought within me. Remove fear, doubt, and confusion. Let your peace guard my mind. Silence every negative voice that speaks faster than I can breathe. Close the mouth of accusation. Still the storm of panic. Quiet the hum of what-ifs. Cover my mind from anything seen and unseen that would distort your voice or divide my attention. Let your presence be the strong, steady headline that supersedes every anxious caption scrolling beneath it. Father, replace lies with truth. Where the lie says, "You are what you failed," speak, "You are loved." Where the lie says, "You are only as valuable as your output," speak, "You are mine." Where the lie says, "You are already behind," speak, "I go before you." Remind me I am not defined by my mistakes, my unfinished tasks, or other people's opinions, but by your love. Remind me that I am loved, chosen, and never abandoned, not defined by yesterday, but held by mercy that is new this morning. Lord, rescue me from the metrics that try to measure my worth. Likes, views, unread counts, invisible ladders that climb nowhere. Let your truth be louder than my fears and larger than my comparisons. Teach me to look up before I look around, to hear you say, "You are enough in me," before the world says, "Do more to matter." Move me from self-critique to surrendered confidence, not in my own ability, but in who you are. Father, when I wake and dread spins scenarios I cannot control, remind me that you hold my future in your hands. When I rehearse what went wrong, help me rehearse your faithfulness. When I catastrophize, anchor me in the present moment where you are with me. When shame tries to narrate my day, interrupt it with your kindness. When comparison crowds the room of my mind, open a window of gratitude and let fresh air in. Lord, let truth set the volume. Turn down the noise, turn up your voice. Plant peace like a guard at the door of my thoughts. Let what is true, honorable, and good be the path my mind chooses. And when the inner scroll tries to restart, teach me to return. One breath, one whispered prayer, one remembered promise, until peace grows stronger than panic and your truth becomes louder than the day's noise. Lord, as the morning opens, place your hand over my attention and set a watch around my mind. Cover me, mind, body, and spirit, against anything seen and unseen that would fracture my focus or steal the peace you just planted. Place your protection at the doorway of my thoughts. Let your presence stand like a guard, letting in what is true and good and turning away what is corrosive and unneeded. Father, I acknowledge that focus is not automatic. It is a gift and a stewardship. So before I spend it, I ask you to guard it. Let my attention be kept for your purposes, not scattered by every demand that knocks. Lord, shield me from the modern drains that do not look like danger but act like thieves, doom scrolling that numbs, outrage cycles that bait my emotions, impulsive reacting that burns hours and wounds relationships, emotional contagion that spreads fear like a fever, sudden bad news that hijacks the whole day before I have even prayed. When flashing headlines try to become my marching orders, remind me that you are the one who orders my steps. When the feed shouts, "Look now," teach me to ask, "Lord, do I need this?" Place a holy hesitation in me, slow my reflex to click, to reply, to absorb, to fear, until your wisdom has the first and final say. Father, give me discernment for the stream. What deserves my attention today? What is a distraction disguised as urgency? What should be refused, no matter how loud it rings? Show me which messages require love, which issues require prayer, and which provocations require silence. Put a filter on my eyes, a guard on my ears, a gentleness on my tongue. Teach me to say, "Not now," to the noise, and "Yes, Lord," to your nudge. Let my inner responses be led by your Spirit, not by adrenaline, by truth, not by triggers, by compassion, not by clamor. Lord, remind me that my attention is finite, a currency I can only spend once. Help me budget it under your will and calling. Let the first portion belong to you, a tithe of time and thought that sets the rest in order. Guide me to invest in what you've assigned, the one priority you've chosen, the people you've entrusted, the work that bears fruit beyond today. Keep me from scattering myself across 100 open tabs in my mind. Close every window that drafts in distraction. Open the one window where your light directs my next faithful step. Father, surround my morning with a hedge of peace. Guard my eyes from what inflames, my ears from what corrodes, my words from what wounds, my hands from what reacts without love. Protect me from anything seen and unseen that seeks to divide my attention. Accusation, interruption without purpose, manufactured urgency, manufactured fears. Let your truth be the atmosphere I breathe and your wisdom the boundary I honor. And as I move forward, let this be settled in me. Focus is protected when you guard my attention before I spend it. I trust you to keep my mind, to keep my morning, and to keep me steady in the purpose you've prepared for today. Lord, from the quiet you have established in me, lead me into movement. Let the peace you planted become a pathway under my feet. Prayer is not my escape. It is my assignment brief. Father, I ask you plainly, choose my priority for today. Not 10 things, not a scattered list that fractures my mind, but one main thing under your guidance, one assignment to carry with grace, one relationship to honor with presence, one responsibility to tend with excellence and peace. Whisper it to my heart with clarity. Make it simple and specific. Align it with your will and the needs of the people you have entrusted to me. Lord, give me restraint. Help me not to chase everything. Help me to do what you've given me with excellence and peace. Keep me from inflating urgency where you have not placed it. Train my hands to hold the work that is mine and release the work that is not. When the urge rises to multitask myself into distraction, anchor me in one faithful step. When the list shouts for equal attention, teach me to listen for your order. What to start, what to pause, what to delegate, what to lay down. Let my day be shaped by obedience, not by the loudness of demands. Father, I confess this as truth and choose it as practice. Clarity comes when I ask you to choose my priorities instead of letting the feed choose them. So I ask, highlight the one conversation that needs my patience, the one task that unlocks real progress, the one act of service that reflects your heart. Let me see the difference between what is loud and what is led. Give me eyes to spot the golden thread you are weaving through this day, so that I follow it with courage and calm. Lord, prepare me for the unpredictable and keep me steady in it. Even when plans change, I will remain guided. Even when interruptions come, help me discern which ones are divine appointments and which ones are diversions. Even when the phone pulls at me with breaking updates and buzzing alerts, teach me to pause and ask, Father, is this part of the priority you chose? If yes, give me grace to respond well. If no, give me strength to set it aside. Not in my own ability, but in who you are, I will hold to the course you set. Father, Let this chosen priority be done in a spirit that honors you, without hurry, without harshness, without hidden striving. Guard my tone and my timing. Let my focus be kind, my effort be steady, and my attitude be thankful. Guide my steps and order my path so that every smaller choice aligns with the one thing you have appointed. If a second task must be added, let it be added by your nudge, not by my fear of falling behind. If something must be removed, let it be removed without guilt, trusting that you are working all things together for my good. Lord, I place this into your hands. Every moment, every step, every decision. Choose my priority and keep me faithful to it. Keep me present to the people before me, patient with the pace you set, and confident that obedience is success in your sight. I step into this day with peace, confidence, and trust in you, moving not by pressure, but by your direction, not by noise, but by your clear and loving voice. Lord, from the clarity you have given, I lift my eyes to the path ahead and ask for your hope and your provision. Open doors of opportunity and breakthrough that align with your perfect will, doors no one can shut. Close every door I am not meant to enter, no matter how shiny it looks or how loudly it calls my name. Remove what is not meant for me, so that what is meant for me can arrive without clutter or competition. Make a way where there seems to be no way when it is your way, and when it is not, make my heart content to stay. Let my next step be born of obedience, not of panic, of faith, not of fear, of alignment, not of ambition. Father, I surrender the outcomes and the timing. You see the road I cannot see. You know what I cannot know. Order my path and provide what is needed at the moment it is needed. Lord, you know the pressure I feel to produce instant results, the tug to refresh a feed for reassurance, to chase quick validation, to grasp at quick answers, to compare my behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You know how a metric can masquerade as meaning, and how a notification can impersonate necessity. When my phone tells me I am late, remind me that I am held. When quick comparisons try to set my pace, reset me to your timing. Quiet the buzz that tempts me to force what you are still forming. Teach me to resist the counterfeit rush that promises breakthrough without roots. Let my soul prefer your steady rhythm over the adrenaline of now. Father, give me courage and patience together. Courage to walk through the right doors when you open them, and patience to wait when the timing isn't right. Give me boldness that is gentle and waiting that is worship. When you whisper go, let me move without hesitation. When you whisper wait, let me stay without complaint. Train my heart to trust that preparation is provision, that hidden roots precede visible fruit, that delays are not denials when you are at work beneath the surface. If the hallway is long between doors, meet me there with peace. Put a song in my waiting and a quiet confidence in my pace. Lord, I ask for provision that matches your assignment today. Resources, wisdom, favor, energy, and the right partnerships. Bring the right people at the right time for the right reasons, and send away every counterfeit opportunity that would drain what you intend to grow. Provide open space in my calendar where you need room to move. Provide closed space where boundaries protect what matters. Feed me with what I truly need, daily bread for my body, your truth for my mind, your presence for my spirit. Protect me from striving born of scarcity. Let me receive from your hand what no platform can manufacture. Remind me that even when I cannot see it, you are working all things together for my good. My future is held, not hurried, secured by your faithfulness, not by my frantic effort. Father, this is my resolve. I will not push through a door you have not opened, and I will not ignore a door you have clearly set before me. I will move at your word and pause at your hand. Breakthrough isn't built by rushing. It is received by trusting your timing and walking in obedience. I trust you completely. Lead me, provide for me, steady me, and let peace be the proof that I am on the path you chose. Lord, I also lift up my family into your hands today. Father, cover them with your protection, mind, body, and spirit, against anything seen and unseen. Surround our home with your peace, and let your presence be the foundation of our lives. Provide for their needs, wisdom for decisions, strength for work, rest for weary hearts, daily bread in practical ways, and unexpected encouragement right where it is most needed. Where there is tension, bring unity. Where there is misunderstanding, give us patient listening. Where there are old wounds, pour healing. Where there has been distance, restore closeness. Teach us to forgive quickly and to ask for forgiveness humbly, so that no bitterness takes root and no silence grows into separation. Lord, bless the people in my orbit, the ones under my roof, the ones I work with, the friends I text, the neighbors I pass, the names in my inbox, the faces on the other side of my meetings. Let the peace I received in prayer become the tone I carry into every room. Guard my words so they give life, not weight. Guard my reactions so they reflect your presence, not my pressure. In texts, let my responses be patient. In meetings, let my voice be measured and clear. In conversations, let my listening be generous and my counsel gentle. Put kindness in my posture and calm in my pace. Make my presence a refuge, not a force field of hurry. Father, protect us from the quiet theft of distraction that steals presence while we are in the same room. Teach me to put the phone down when a face is in front of me. Train me to look up before I look down, to meet eyes before I meet updates, to hear hearts before I hear headlines. When the device buzzes, give me discernment. Is this need real? Is this moment holy? Is this interruption from you? Let my notifications wait while I notice the people you gave me. Rescue me from split attention that makes my love feel partial. Help me be attentive, gentle, and emotionally available. Slow to speak, quick to understand, eager to bless. Lord, set a guard over the doorways of our home. What enters through our screens, what echoes in our words, what lingers in our attitudes. Let laughter return where heaviness has lived. Let hope sit at our table and patience fill our hallways. For my family, open doors that align with your perfect will and close doors that drain their joy. Provide opportunities that match the assignments you've given them and give them courage and patience together. Heal what is broken. Rebuild what has fallen down. Rekindle what has gone dim. Remind each one that they are loved, chosen, and never abandoned. Father, make me a carrier of your peace, the one who softens the room, the one who prays before reacting, the one who remembers that a prayed first morning helps us love people better, present, peaceful, and patient. Today, let my tone be tender, my timing be wise, and my touch be healing. Guide our steps and order our path as a family. Keep us close to you and closer to one another, and let our home be a small sanctuary where your love is felt and your faithfulness is the story we tell. Lord, I seal this morning with a simple, practical covenant. The phone is a tool. You are the source. I will not give a screen the first word or the last say. Father, I place this entire day into your hands, every moment, every step, every decision. And I commit to return to prayer before I react, before I post, before I spiral. Teach my thumb to pause before it swipes, my mind to breathe before it absorbs, my heart to ask before it answers. Let my reflex be prayer first, not scroll first. Let this not be a vow of pressure, but a rhythm of grace, a steady returning to the one who holds me. Thank you for waking me this morning, for watching over me through the night, for fresh mercy that meets me at the edge of the bed. Thank you that peace begins when I begin with you. Father, write re-entry points into my day like gentle doorbells back to your presence. At the first notification, a breath, and a Lord, I'm listening to you first. Before the first meeting, guide my steps and order my path. After any wave of anxiety, calm every anxious thought within me. When a message stings, let me pray before I reply. When good news arrives, let me thank you before I share it. When boredom invites mindless scrolling, let me seek your voice instead of noise. When loneliness reaches, let me remember I am loved, chosen, and never abandoned. Lord, set boundaries inside me that are kind and strong. Place a holy hesitation between stimulus and response so your wisdom can lead. Guard my attention from anything seen and unseen that aims to hijack it. Manufactured urgency, baited outrage, subtle comparison. If I wander, bring me back quickly. If I forget, nudge me gently. If I fall into the feed, lift me with a whisper. Return. Prayer is returning, not performing. Relationship, not ritual. Let these small turns toward you be frequent and light. A sentence, a sigh, a thank you, a surrender. Father, I choose this covenant with confidence, not in my own ability, but in who you are. Replace the lie that I must win the whole day at once with the truth that faithfulness grows one moment at a time. Today, I choose prayer first, and I will return to it often. I lay my plans, my worries, my dreams, and my fears at your feet. Order my priorities, protect my focus, provide what I need, and keep me anchored in your peace. I trust that you go before me, that you are with me, and that you hold my future in your hands. Thank you for your presence, your protection, your provision, and your peace. I step into this day with peace, confidence, and trust in you. Thank you for going before me. I surrender this day again into your hands and seal this covenant with gratitude and faith. In Jesus' name, amen.